What is up, guys? JX03, and I'm here with the Remember the Timers run, and this run is EHL. So let's get right into it. Actually, I'm gonna do a little background checks on actually the dungeons that I do, and actually about EHL. First, I'm gonna do like kind of the lore, and then I'm gonna do more about it. But the difficulty of this dungeon, I would say it's about maybe the probably the second most difficult dungeon. Probably the second most difficult dungeon in the game. And the most difficult dungeon will probably be. It might be the first. It might be the most difficult. What would be what would be the first difficult over this? I mean, because this would be difficult. The last boss is pretty difficult, kinda. I mean, none of them were really difficult if you had good players, but in the sense of which one is the harder and honest things, I would say this would probably be the hardest dungeon in the game when you were 60. When you were 60. So yeah, this is the hardest dungeon. Now, this dungeon has it set that this guy pretty much wants to take over the world, which is my lore. My lore to this is he wants to take over the world and do bad shit. Alright, that's my lore. So, and his power, the main person of this whole dungeon is actually to control your dreams, like Freddy. So, yeah, that's basically what this guy's power is. And I guess he has a couple of associates, which is the guy that is pretty much a wall ornament. And he's pretty evil, and he's pretty fucking hard as well. He's probably one of the hardest boss in the game. And you will see why. Because your teammates will take major damage, and it's really nothing you can do about it. And he's probably one of the most hard-hitting bosses in the game as well, because he hits really fucking hard. Yeah, but he is one of the hardest bosses, but the hardest boss by far would have to be Ilan. It would have to be Notcher, because he's just pretty freaking hard. Because everybody would wipe. I remember when this game came out, everybody would wipe on the last part, which is where he just goes ham. Like, usually, you guys haven't seen me run RKL, but I'm talking to the people that haven't even played this game before, or, But, RKL, there's basically this circle of darkness that he puts on the floor. And these circles of darkness do pretty hefty damage. And if you do not step out of these circles of darkness, you will pretty much be destroyed. Now, basically on the last, right here. Pretty much on the last fucking, stage, to where he's almost about to die, he'll kneel on the ground, and he'll say some long-ass sentence, and you will have to kill him. Now, basically, he takes way more damage. And he actually spawns 2 circles instead of 1. And he also has some little minions that spawn as well outside the ring. So he hits pretty hard, and he also takes extra damage. So here's the first boss, and let's get right into it. His name is Helik. As I said, he is a face on a wall. And he hits pretty hard, and you're going to see that. Even though we are level 70, I think, well, yeah, all of us are level 70. We are at level 70. This guy's about to hit us pretty hard. See that? 3K. He's crushing us. And look at our healer. Our healer is a level 70 T3 geared healer. Like, imagine how hard this would have been if you were a level 60 and, be able to have way less DPS than we are having now, because both of our sins have the T3 daggers. Look at that. Look at that shit right there. I'm the only one that's not taking enough. That's taking a lot of damage because I'm the tank. But if you look at the others' damage and their health, it's pretty freaking ridiculous. But yeah, this was a pretty hard dungeon boss for the fact that when he says, I'm sure, yeah, avoid the wave. No, it's another thing where it's a longer sentence. I forgot what he says, but that hits really fucking hard. I say like around 4K, and your healer has to pray for when he says that. The little circle. Yeah, that's basically what you have to do when he just says that. Yeah, the ground shakes in the blast, and he hits really fucking hard, around 4K. And he is dead, and the divine guardian shoulder pads dropped. That's epic. I'll just take those. All right. I'll see you guys for part 2 and the next boss. I'll just pretty much start the next video right after this. So I want it to be in time segments, so you know it doesn't take too long to upload. But see you guys in the next part.